Hello friends, in continuation of our video series on biochemistry. Well, in this video we will talk about the diagrammatic representation of formation of poly-A tail at 3' end of mRNA. Now, what happens? I already in the previous lecture I have given you detail of all the mechanism and all the things related with formation of poly-A tail at 3' position in mRNA by processing of the primary transcript of mRNA. So here you can see in the diagram is there. So what you can see that this is the RNA polymerase you have the DNA template, and obviously the process you have transcription. So what you are getting a new mRNA. You are getting the new mRNA strand. So what happened? I told you that you have a consequences sequence in 3' untranslated region, and which is inside 20 to 50 nucleotide inside from the 3' region, and this consequences sequence obviously you can see that it is AAU triple A, or you can sometimes if you are interested you can call it AWA. Okay. So what happened, as soon as this is transcribed from the template by RNA polymerase 2, what happens? This is a specific to CPSF, that is cleavage and polyadenylation specificity factor. This specificity factors is specific to this nucleotide sequence, so it binds here, the protein binds here, and so you get this. The next step is binding of CPSF with the nucleotide sequence at that particular nucleotide sequence of the mRNA, that is the consequences sequences. Once it binds, then what happens? This CPSF, that is your cleavage and polyadenylation specificity factor, forms complex with the 3' endonuclease, that is your cleavage factor, sometimes it is also called, and poly-A polymerase enzyme. Okay, poly-A polymerase enzyme, and you can see that this is the complex formation at consequences sequence. You can see that this is a CPSF. Now I have made this is a rectangular, that is 3' endonuclease, and I have made it triangular to indicate poly-A polymerase. So this complex formation takes place, and at the same time what happens? The cleavage actually happens at the terminal end of the mRNA. It should happen. But for formation of poly-A tail, what happens? The cleavage happens at the site near the sequence, near the consequences sequence. So as a result of this cleavage, what happens? You can see here that in this mRNA strand, the 3' position is generated. That is, a 3' end is generated, leaving, and as soon as the cleavage occurs, this 3' endonuclease also dissociates. It also dissociates. So what is left? You have left with the CPSF. You have left with CPSF, and of course the poly-A polymerase enzyme with a segment of the mRNA. That is the modified or processed mRNA you have on the consequences sequence CPSF is bound along with the poly A polymerase, and of course the other mRNA which is being synthesized remains with the DNA template, and obviously when the cleavage occurs, if here at 3 prime OH is there, so obviously the mRNA with the DNA template will have the phosphate at 5 prime. So both two things associates happen simultaneously, that is cleavage at the site near the consequences sequence, and dissociation of the cleavage factor, that is 3 prime endonuclease. Once what I told you that cleavage at the site near the consequences sequences takes place, leading to generation of the 3 prime end, and subsequently, that is at the same time, what happens? The cleavage factor, the 3 prime endonuclease also dissociates from the complex which was formed with CPSF, consequences sequences, and poly A polymerase enzyme. So what is left? You have left with consequences sequences bound with CPSF and obviously poly A polymerase. Now next thing happens, that is the nucleus adenylate is being provided by ATP, PPI goes, and the adenylate is added at the 3 prime end. So ATP acts as substrate. So what happens? It leads to formation of poly-A-tail. So adenylate, lot of adenylate is attached at 3 prime position, leading to formation of a poly-A-tail, which can run up to 100 to 250 nucleotides of adenylate. So what happens again? I must emphasize that this poly-A-tail length varies with the species and also with the age of the mRNA. That is, if you found mature mRNA, it will have less number of adenylate nucleotide in the poly-A-tail. Because why? It is being attacked by 3 prime exonuclease. It is being attacked by 3 prime exonuclease. So what happens? It reduces the poly-A-tail. That is, it is degraded. Now what happens? Why this poly-tail is necessary? Because I told you that it is involved in transportation. So during transportation, the 3 prime exonuclease attack it. So by the time it reaches during transportation from nucleus to cytoplasm up to the pores of the nucleus, around 50 to 100 nucleotides of the poly-A-tail is degraded. So you can see that poly-A-tail protects the mRNA from degradation by 3 prime exonuclease, and also it protects the coding region. That is, it prevents the 3 prime exonuclease to come up to coding region to destroy it. That is, till then the polypeptide the code for polypeptide is not destroyed and polypeptide is synthesized. So this is all about the diagram. Okay, thank you.